ado, I'd like to call on the brand manager of KitchenAid Philippines, Nikki Peralta, to introduce our experiential stations this afternoon.
So good afternoon, everyone. We're all happy to gather here to experience the power, precision, and performance of the newest KitchenAid 6-quart stand mixer that truly does more so that you don't have to. I'd like to introduce to you different demo stations of the KitchenAid 6-quart stand mixer, which allows you to create bigger batches effortlessly. Today, we have set up 3 different experiential stations where our esteemed chefs will showcase just what this machine or appliance can do. But before that, we'd like to thank our venue partner, Maker and Made, a restaurant known for its elevated dining experience, focusing on artisanal, sustainable, and Australian-inspired brunch with Filipino influences, included in the Tattler's Best in 2024 and in 2025, and proudly uses KitchenAid mixers to create their different dishes. Now going to our chef's first station. For the first station, we have Chef Paolo Galang. So he's the head baker at Maker and Made, and an expert in crafting delicious and aromatic breads, who will demonstrate the art of kneading and making dough today. Let's give him another round of applause. Okay, next, in the second station, we have Chef Pibo Bagadion, our very own corporate chef at Focus Global Inc., who has extensive experience in creating dishes for content. And today, he will take us through the steps of making flawless whipped ricotta, along with the other features of gentle folding of the newest KitchenAid 6-quart stand mixer. On the third and last station is Chef Rue Ribon, the founder, executive chef, and artisan of Maker and Made, and is known for her passion for bringing heat and flavor in her cooking, which will showcase the mixer's versatility with savory meat recipes using the KitchenAid attachment, especially the food grinder. So now handing you back to Abby to walk through first station.
Thank you, Nikki. Okay, let's start with the first station. So Chef Paolo, the head baker of Maker and Made. So Chef Paolo, can you walk us through how you do your brioche? So today, he's doing brioche for everyone. So by the way, we just want to say that whatever we're making per station will be served as made with KitchenAid dishes. You can see it per cocktail table on your menu. So everything from the starters to the sliders to the desserts to the drinks are all made with a KitchenAid stand mixer. Alright, so Chef Paolo, can you walk us through how you do your brioche, your journey, how you do your culinary expertise?
Okay, so we all know that brioche is a very high fat and high in sugar type of bread, so it needs a long time in the mixer. So it needs long and slow mixing so that you actually get what you want texture-wise. Because with higher fat content in dough, you want to develop the gluten more, so you actually have that structure. So with the increased power capability of this new stand mixer from KitchenAid, we get the power that we want without overheating the machine first, and without overheating our dough. So you have more space as well, so you have more room to wiggle for the dough, so less friction happens. So with less friction, meaning you heat your dough less. So you have lesser risk of over fermenting or overheating your dough. And that's what we want with the brioche, is not so hot so the butter won't split, because there's a lot of butter in here.
Right, so as you can see, the first station is really all about the powerful performance of the 6-quart stand mixer. So the previous model of the 6 quarts used to only carry or can handle 1 to 2 kilos of dough. But now the maximum capacity is 3.7 kilos of dough. So Chef Paolo, with the 3.7 kilos of dough, how does this change your process when you do baking here in Maker and Made?
I mean, we just can get more dough mixed at the same time. Instead of just mixing less dough multiple times, then you get more efficient. You get more efficient results because well, you get more yield. You can put more dough inside the mixer instead of just having 1 kilo.
Alright. So as you can see, if everyone can just gather towards the center and you can see how it's being mixed and kneaded. And if you touch also the mixer, it doesn't overheat. Yes. So I can see everyone's having their phones out in the open. So please don't forget to tag us at KitchenAid Philippines today. Yeah, so as Chef Paolo goes to the next step, so he will add the butter. So you can also see a pouring shield in the 6 quart. So if people don't know, the pouring shield used to only be part of the 5 quart stand mixer. But now in the 6 quart, there is also a pouring shield. Yes. So as you can see, there's like a portion where you can put your ingredients in towards the pouring shield. How long does it take to finish a batch of brioche for this, Chef Paolo?
The way we do it here, because our recipe contains lots of eggs, lots of butter, lots of milk. It's quite sticky. So total time of mixing is about 45 minutes. Yeah, so it really takes time, so you have to do it slowly. I've actually added half of the butter in the beginning now, so I'm just finishing it with the rest of the butter. This dough contains 40% of butter in total. So that's quite high.
Alright, thank you so much, Chef Paolo, for being so game to show us today the first station. And you can see here up front the finished product of the dough. So yes, the brioche. So brioche will also be served this afternoon, along with the beef patty that Chef Ru will be showing in the 3rd station. Alright, thank you. So for the first station, we highlighted the powerful performance of the 6 quart stand mixer. And on the 2nd station, thank you, Chef Paolo. Thank you so much. On the 2nd station, now we're going to show you 11 speeds. So before, the speeds were only 10. So now it has 11 speeds. So Chef Pibo, what is the 11th speed?
The new speed that the new 6 quart KitchenAid mixer features is the half speed. This half speed we're gonna demonstrate later in this whipped ricotta with blueberries. You're gonna see the use, one of the uses of having a half speed in your mixer. So it highlights precision and control. So the 11 speeds, today we'll be using the maximum speed, which is the 11, and we'll also be using the half speed.
So as you can see, the half speed actually mimics hand folding. So that's really the highlight of the 6 quart, the new 6 quart model. So hand folding, para hindi siya madurog, or if you have ingredients that are very delicate, you can definitely trust the new model of the 6 quart stand mixer. So as you can see, Chef Pibo is already putting, this is ricotta, am I correct? Yes. So he also highlighted in his speech that he will also be putting blueberries, am I correct? So blueberries, we all know they're very sensitive, they're very delicate. So if you want to have them as a whole, you won't be worried that it will be crushed or you won't taste the blueberries anymore. So how can you walk us through, Chef Pibo, your process?
So first, we're gonna make the ricotta first to incorporate air and to make the cheese smooth. This will be used as a dip for the churros, which you will be having later. So for now, when you turn on the new 6 quart mixer, you'll also notice that compared to before, there's a soft start feature as well. So it won't power up as fast as it should when it's starting. Unlike before, like when you switch to 6, it's gonna be instantly fast. So with the new 6 quart, that's another new feature. It's the soft start feature. So right now we're just gonna whip the ricotta till it becomes smooth. So we're gonna use the max speed setting for that. It's ideal for whipped creams, whipped cheeses. So when using the whisk, you can always go, the recommended speed setting is around 8 to 10.
So if everyone can see towards the center that the whipped ricotta is using the 6-wire whisk. So if you know, the stand mixer comes with different attachments. So the attachments or the accessories is the wire whisk, the dough hook, and the paddle. And then of course it comes with the pouring shield. So pouring shield is very important, especially if you're mixing something that is very, that would come out of the bowl. So after you're whipping it, Chef Bibo, how long does it take for you to finish this?
It's actually done, so as you can see, it's already smooth and light. So we have already incorporated the air into the ricotta. So after that, we're just gonna add some lemon zest and some vanilla to add some flavor to that. So I'm just
So the whipped ricotta only took around 2-3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. So it really does make your life easier, so you don't have to. So the 6-quart stand mixer is really your best friend in the kitchen. So the half speed shows you how good it is as a partner in your culinary journey. After the zest, what do we put next?
I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla paste, and then we're gonna incorporate the blueberries then after this. When incorporating fruits, this is when the half speed comes into play, since the new half speed setting, its use is to incorporate light batters in fruits. So fruits mainly, if you incorporate fruits into a batter, you'll observe that the fruits won't get crushed. If you use kasi higher speeds, usually fresh fruits, they're delicate. So when you use higher speeds, the tendency is the fruits get broken up. So that's one highlight use of the half speed.
Right. And then if you can see out in the front, we already have a finished product of the whipped ricotta with blueberries, which you will actually taste towards the end of the program, because everything again is made with KitchenAid. So if you are on social media, and please tag us at KitchenAid Philippines with the hashtag made with KitchenAid. Okay, so Chef Bibo is putting now the blueberries on the whipped ricotta. So as you can see, there are still whole blueberries. So as Chef Bibo said, it does not break up the fruit itself as it is delicate. So the half speed, as you can see, it does not immediately go into a fast speed because it has a soft start technology. So you don't have to worry when you try to mix or knead, because the soft start technology will do the work for you so that you don't have to worry about it mixing up so delicately. Okay, after this, what is the next step?
Actually, it's done after it folds in the fruits. Siguro, worth to mention the other uses of the half speed. Usually, since it mimics folding, the main uses for this like for genoise, for sponge, for soufflés, where you mix the meringue with batters. So, it's instead of mixing by hand, medyo large batches, it can get tiring a bit. You can use the new KitchenAid 6-quart mixers half speed for that.
Nice. So what Chef Bibo said, just echoing, that you can use it for soufflés, for meringues. So this is perfect for those who really are into pastry, and also the different kind of dishes that you can make using the half speed setting. So now you can see, if you can take out your cameras and then just document it, it's already a finished product in less than 8 minutes, 10 minutes. You already have your own whipped ricotta with blueberries. Okay. Thank you, Chef Bibo, for the second station. Now to the last station. Chef Lou, our head artisan, our executive chef of Maker and Made. Yeah, so if people don't know, they are nominated for Best Dining for 2025. Yes. So Chef Lou, what can we make with attachments, and what kind of attachments are there, and what are you going to make today?
Okay, so today we are actually going to make a beef patty. So we're gonna use this food grinder or meat grinder that we use in the kitchen also. But actually, we have here in front of me a pronto. So you may be thinking or confused why I'm using a beef here and then there's a pronto. So if you are familiar with KitchenAid, it's like one appliance that does it all. So here, even a prawn, even a chicken, beef, and even a mushroom farce or a stuffing, we can also use the food grinder. So it can be used for anything. There's no bone.
As long as there's no bone, you can use the food grinder. So as you can see, the food grinder here is the white one. So if you can see the power hub is an attachment that is used for the different KitchenAid attachments. So actually, Chef Ru, we also have pasta maker. So towards the side here, we have samples of the pasta maker, which you can visit later. We also have the sifter scale attachment. And we also have ice cream bowl attachment. So ice cream bowl, you can make ice cream at your own time using the stand mixer. But with the food grinder, Chef, you said you made the prawn toast using the food grinder.
Yes, correct. So our pronto, so what we do before, if you don't have the food grinder, you have to chop it off like until it's already done because keep on chopping until you get it really grinded. But here it's so easy, you just have to put it there. 1-2 minutes you have the prawn farce already. So you can also incorporate all the ingredients that you need, like herbs and spices all together. And then after later on, I will be showing the beef patty. I will also use the paddle to mix the meat. So in order for you to make sure that all the flavors inside the patty, so you have to make sure that you are mixing it or incorporating it properly. But with the use of a paddle, you can also incorporate everything like spices and flavoring that you want to put in your dish.
Alright, let's see how the meat is actually being used for the food grinder. So what Chef Ru mentioned is that she also uses the paddle for later on. And it is easy to take out because it has a 3-point system in the bowl. So it's not difficult to take out when you are baking or mixing or cooking.
But make sure that you always use the safety pusher. Before I get into accident without the pusher. Not with the KitchenAid.
So actually the food grinder comes with a safety pusher. So when you see that, as you can see, the meat now goes out of the food grinder. We just have to put it at a low setting. When we say low setting, either the half speed, 1, 2, or 3. And then the meat comes out of the food grinder itself. So it's really amazing that you can do more than just baking with a KitchenAid stand mixer. You can do pasta, you can do ice cream, you can even measure ingredients using the sifter scale attachment. So there's a lot you can do with the 6-quart stand mixer, especially now that it's commercial. So by the way guys, it also comes with a 1-year commercial warranty. So this is perfect for home bakers who have their own businesses at home or professionals alike who have their own restaurants. Yeah, so how long does this take, Chef Ru, usually for one batch?
So this is 1.3 kilo. So I would say maybe 5 minutes and all. We can grind everything. So I put it in the full speed now so we can make it fast.
So the process is you just put the meat on top and then you have a safety pusher and then the meat comes out towards the end. Yes.
So those soft meat like prawn or chicken, you actually don't need a pusher because it's easier to grind.
Okay, so for meat, usually you need the safety pusher.
Even mushrooms, so we have a mushroom scotch egg here, and we use this grinder. You also don't need the pusher because it can easily be grinded.
Okay, so this one is 1.3 kilos, am I correct? 1.3 kilos per batch, and it is done grinding in less than 5 minutes. So guys, this really makes your life easier for the 6-quart commercial stand mixer. It doesn't just bake for you, it also allows you to cook and diversify in the kitchen. So versatility really comes with the attachments because there's a universal power hub for it. So by the way, just a trivia, the universal power hub is the same size for any type of mixer in KitchenAid. So if it's 3.5, 4.5, even if it's, let's say, 10 quart, it's the same size of the power hub. So the attachments are universal. Yes. And then, Chef Ru, what did you add in your batch?
So we just added sage, oregano, thyme, some paprika, and then we will mix it with. Alright, so again, you can start with the half speed if you want, but basically and just mix it, incorporate it properly. I'm using it to speed, I think that would be so that your meat won't be hot.
And then usually, we wait for this to happen in how many minutes?
Should be done by now. So it's a 1.3 and 1 minute.
So she just mixed oregano and spices and then it's done in under 2 minutes, I would say. Yes. And then it's ready for beef patties. So thank you for all of the chefs today, Chef Paolo, Chef Tibo, Chef Ru, for the hands-on demonstration of the 6-quart commercial stand mixer. And it doesn't end there. I'll go around. We'll have a little bit of a raffle. I want to know what your favorite feature is of the 6-quart that you got from the hands-on demo.